Hi, it's Chloe Beevers here, the founder and CEO of Curate Space. Today we thought we would show you around the space, some of the ways that it can be used, and some exciting things that we're going to be, I'll give you a bit of a heads up on some things we've got planned for next year. So here is the main space that we have, and today we have it set up in workshop style, where people can be working in groups. And you'll see up here we have the stage with microphones, sound system, all the audio visual gear. And so with this, it's set up that one of the things that I found a real challenge with venue hire is that a lot of places charge you extra for so many different essential aspects of a venue, like your audio visual equipment, having the room set up, use of a whiteboard, Wi-Fi. There was even one venue that I hired where they wanted to charge for electricity. I just thought that was ridiculous. and also another challenge is in terms of finding some authentic space where you've got natural light and it feels comfortable and relaxed and styled with original artworks rather than mass-produced prints from China. So here we have a fantastic collection of artworks through the space. And we've designed it to be inspiring and authentic, so then it's a much better way of engaging with your audience and inspiring their participation. So with the stage we have here, we've got all the audio-visual gear. This is one of the 2 screens we have in the space. And when people are set up for workshops, you can see that there is an additional screen that mirrors the main screen on the stage. So no matter where you are in the room, you have a really good view of the presentation. So with the stage, we've got fantastic audio-visual equipment set up here. So it's good to then be able to, we can even do music. Music is such an important element when you're presenting an event, creating a good energy and vibe in the room as people arrive, during the breaks, while people are engaging. And also for our creative and cultural programs where we have music on stage. We're really excited to be collaborating with creatives in how we activate this space. So this room, in its current format, we can accommodate, say, 55 people with people in these workshop tables, and then we can do over 80 people theatre style. And a whole range of different configurations. We've had dinner functions, pop-up restaurants with 6-course degustation with matching wines, beautiful long tables with all the styling linen tablecloths and the chefs working in the adjacent kitchen with the server staff bringing the food out. Really beautiful event. And that booked out within a day, and then they had to book it again and run an encore event. So it's a really versatile space. We've also had yoga here, retreats, a whole range of different uses. Seminars, forums, workshops, training, book launches, corporate events, private events. So we have 6 program areas that we work with. We have our personal development programs, professional development and leadership. We have creative and cultural, community development, innovation and industry. And so with these programs, we're collaborating with a whole range of presenters, producers, performers in delivering these programs. And so we're quite excited with the diversity of programs that we've held here and the exciting lineup that's coming up for the year ahead. Here we have an area which is often used for the catering. So during the break, we have a sliding door here which comes out, and voila, the room is self-contained. So this can also be used as a breakout area. So you can see here that in the main room, they've got that space from the kitchen, and also this screen here can rotate around, and now we have another presentation room which is separated from the main space, and this can work as its own presentation area. So we have a kitchen here which is fully equipped, and it's quite a large kitchen. As I said earlier, we've had quite a few chefs working here for their events. One of the things that I found is really important, a lot of venues have usually have a minimum spend on catering and have catering required. We've found that a lot of people, they don't want to necessarily do catering, or they want to do catering themselves or work with a particular provider with a different style of catering. And we also have in-house catering like other venues, but giving people that option is really valuable for people. Like, it might be that they have a short event and they just want to do coffee and cake, and they can do that. Or we are in the middle of the CBD here, so we are literally surrounded by some of Australia's best restaurants and cafes. So it's equally useful for people to be able to pop downstairs during the lunch break and get their own meals and then come back up. So it's good to give people those options. So you can see a glimpse down the hall here. It's quite a long, we've actually 50 metres long in this building. You can peek through there into the kitchen. Now I'm going to show you the balcony. This is a spectacular view of the city. So here we're just adjacent to the Royal Arcade. So we're never going to be built out. So here you can look down all through there. You can actually see through their glass roof into the shops down below. Okay, so we have back inside here, we have bathrooms. Here is the coffee machine, freshly ground coffee beans. And we've actually just arrived at the entrance. So here we have the lift opening directly into the venue, into our reception area. And you can see here we have a couple of our crew members here to welcome people into the space. So when people hold their events here, it means that we're able to look after your guests. So when you arrive and when your guests arrive, you'll have some friendly people here to welcome you with some freshly ground coffee or a range of hot beverages or a cool drink as you settle into the space for your event. Now, we have more. Around this corner, it continues. This is the boardroom. It's likewise really versatile. So currently it's set up with this configuration with a feature. You can change the feature in the middle. And there's this beautiful presentation area, and again the audio visual equipment for smaller group sessions. So this space can also be set up without any tables. You can have it set up with a circle of chairs or classroom style with 2 rows of tables and chairs. So it's really useful for people who are in a smaller type group. And some people have said to me that, oh, you know, the bigger space is a bit too big for where they're at in terms of starting with their live events. So one thing that we can do for people is you can book the boardroom, and we're invested in your event being a success. So we'll help you fill the room, and then as the group gets bigger and you've got more bookings, you can actually upgrade to the larger function space and grow into the large venue. Okay, so now I'm going to show you into the lounge. Hear that chiming? That is actually the GPO clock. It's really quite special that we have this proximity to the GPO and the Burke Street Mall. It really adds some character. So here people can be working at the desks, looking out over into that view. And we have the casual lounge area. So with this space, It is really useful, I find, when just say people are running an event down in the function room and they need to get away to make a phone call or do some quick emails. They can come down to this space, more of an informal space, to make their call or have some discussions. And it can also be used as a green room. So if you've got a lineup of speakers, VIPs, they can also be enjoying this space and can keep themselves fresh for the stage when they go through back to the audience. This space can also be used as a venue space in itself. So people can connect their laptops through to this screen and present from there, and we can bring in rows of chairs or have it as more of a social event. It's adjacent to the boardroom, so if you've got the boardroom session happening for a full day and you want a break for lunch, we can set up lunch for you in this lounge area. Likewise, it can also be used in conjunction with the function room. Now, we're continuing on again. Just keeps going. Excuse me, we have a fridge here for people who are guests. Now, what's this? There's a bedroom. What's that about? So what we've found is a lot of speakers that are touring, they want to be able to stay on site with their venue and have their event team also, if they're bringing anyone to work with them, their guest speakers, and business travellers. So people who are part of the Curate Space community. There are a lot of people who are already seeing that Curate Space is their home away from home. This is where they base themselves when they're in Melbourne. So this space here, they've got their own desk to be able to work here and be able to get away. It's really important also for people who are presenting. They can come in here and work on their presentations. So this is one of two rooms that we have available. Here we also have a second room, which also has a smaller desk. And they have a bathroom that is shared. Now, this is level 6. We have more downstairs. So let's check it out. Here we have lockers. So if people are coming in and they've got some items they want to secure, this is useful for members and guests. Now I am taking you downstairs. Where are we going? So people can arrive at the reception, and when you've got the meeting rooms booked for downstairs, they can come through the business lounge and down into our space on level 5. So here we have a couple of smaller meeting rooms that are available for meeting with clients, consultations. And this room is also set up where you can use it as a studio if you're wanting to record any videos, productions. And this area also has a reception desk, so and a waiting area. So what this means for you is that if you're wanting to have some self-contained presence, you can actually book this whole area out downstairs with these 2 meeting rooms and some workspaces, and have one of your own representatives on the reception desk and have your guests coming straight through to your own reception area. Very handy. Okay, so where are we? How do you find Curate Space? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you out to the street and you're going to see for yourself. We have signage in the street, which makes it really easy to find. So you're going to be able to, if you're approaching from the Bourke Street Mall, we're surrounded by trams and trains and buses and parking stations. So it makes it really easy for people to be able to access this location. And we're going to, what I'm doing now is we're just about to go down in the lift, and I'm going to show you where we're located and how easy it is to find us. So we're 306 Little Collins Street, and the entrance is actually through the causeway. And you know how beautiful Melbourne is. It's full of all of its wonderful laneways and character. Well, that's where we're located. So when you step out of the Bourke Street Mall and you turn down into the Causeway, there are a whole lot of outdoor cafes and restaurants through there, and you'll see the Curate Space sign.
Oh.
So, hello.
Hello.
Hi. This is one of our neighbours here. So we're now going out in the lift, putting a Facebook Live here.
Hello.
So we have a very friendly building here. And this is a real mixed-use building where there are offices, there's our venue, there are apartments in the building.
That's right.
Some fantastic organisations are based here. And we have a beautiful foyer, don't we?
And a lovely coffee shop as well.
That's right.
See you later.
Bye. So yes, it's a great community in this building, and there are people that work on the different levels of this building that really enjoy having the facilities that are available in Curate Space. Okay, so I'm about to introduce you to our beautiful foyer, and it's got this gorgeous mural, which it's very Melbourne, really, isn't it? So it's going to it gives it that bit of style and character. Okay, we're just stepping out of the lift now, and here we are. Look at that beautiful, beautiful mural all the way around. And here we are. We're out in the street. I'm going to introduce you to our area. As you can see, a lot of people are out here having cafe lunches. And look at that. Here we have our Curate Space sign. You're actually seeing it in mirror view at the moment. But yeah, so that's our sign that you'll be looking out for. And you also see Adventure Rooms is located in the building as well. We collaborate a lot with them because it's a fantastic team building exercise for people to be able to come through and do their team building and then come back upstairs to use some of our facilities and have their meetings and networking. Okay, so here we are now in Little Collins Street, and you'll see this is the building that you're looking for. It's called Causeway House, 306 Little Collins Street. And this is what you'd be looking for when you come down the street looking for us. So I'm just going to take you through the Causeway Lane and take you to the mall. So in the evening, this laneway, a lot of these cafes pack away, and this is all open and spacious. And you'll be able to see the Curate Space sign very clearly as you walk up the lane. I can already hear the buskers in the mall and all the festive spirit of the season. It's fantastic being so close to the mall. We've also got an Office Works just around the corner for anyone that's needing equipment for their event. Or likewise, we've got our crew who are going to be able to assist you. They're going to be able to work with you on producing your event, presenting your event, provide you with an event manager and all of your marketing. Wow, look at that. Here we are at the mall. And all of the busy life of the city.
Alright, we cut out.
So there we are. So here we are in the mall, and it's quite a contrast, isn't it? Because you've got up at Curate Space, it's so quiet and peaceful and relaxed. So you can have all the hustle bustle of the city, and then you can head up to Curate Space where it's quite a retreat, and yeah, it's about bringing the heart back into the city. You've got all the life of the city, and then being able to step away and have that time with your clients, your guests, your collaborators, and we'd love to look at how we can support you in doing that. What I find is a lot of presenters want to focus on what they love, and all the business side of things, of filling up the room with their ideal audience and doing all the marketing, getting all the clients. It can be quite a distraction. That was something that I found as far as last year when I was travelling around Australia running workshops and booking venues. I really wanted to focus on what I was passionate about, and gee, it can be very time consuming getting all of these systems set up. Just taking you back up to Curate Space now, you're going to get that first impression experience of what it's like to step out of the lift and be welcomed by our team. So yes, we want to look at how we can support you on that so you can really focus on what you love. So you don't need to promote your event, you don't need to organise your event. We can do all of that for you with our fantastic team of experienced people in marketing, IT. We can do your landing pages, your sales funnels. So that can work if you're looking at wanting help to fill the room. We can do that. Oh, here we go. And here's the team again. So that's what it's like when you step out of the lift. We have the welcoming team. So let's finish this up back in the function room. So some people want to just book a venue. You can do that. Thing is, with our focus, what we really want to look at how we can support you is in terms of how we can be your agent. We can help you fill the room. We can help you attract your clients. We can assist you in producing and presenting an event and filling the room with your ideal audience. So we'd love to meet up with you and to hear about what your needs are. What sort of events are you looking to run? I see there being a number of key areas we need to look at when we're planning an event. One is really about looking at finding a compatible space that has the energy that matches what you're looking to do, that they understand your business, what you're passionate about, and are invested in your event being a success. So that's why I set up Curate Space, so that we can do that for you. So work with us on setting up your event, and we'd love to see you here attending an event too. So whether you're a presenter or you want to attend someone else's programs, you'll be able to go to our website or our app. We have an app where people can go to book venues or to book tickets to events. We have a marketplace where people can go and book a whole range of events in different ranges of programs. I'm starting to lose my voice. And yeah, so we're really keen to look at how we can support you in doing that. So jump on the website, see what's on. We've got now's a really good time of year for you to plan ahead, put together your programs, and to live doing what you love on stage, and to develop yourself and your practice. So thanks for listening and coming on this tour with us. And the team and I would love to meet with you and to show you the space in person. So come and join us for some freshly ground coffee or a golden latte, and we can see what we can do in customising this space to your needs. Have a fantastic day. See you soon. This is Chloe Beevers from Curate Space.